Discovery of the New World by Ronan T.C. Critchley. Tuesday, May 8th, 2018. Social Studies Unit 4 Project, Grade 8. What is history but a fable agreed upon? Napoleon Bonaparte. When people talk about the Spanish, French, and English coming to North America, they usually call it the discovery of the New World. However, the places that the Europeans explored were inhabited by a complex society that was ravaged by war and disease when the Spanish came. However, people still call it the discovery of the New World. People call it this because the Spaniards took total control over the people they decimated. This means they can justify what they did to everyone else by saying that those people were uncivilized and brutally violent without anyone else being able to contradict them. History is written by the winners. The Aztecs were much more advanced and more civilized than we usually think. They had a complex religion, they had great architectural and engineering techniques, and they had a very intricate understanding of time. Because the Spanish are the ones who conquered, the Spanish characterization of the Aztecs was what people remembered. The Spanish were the ones that could come back and say, "This is what happened," especially since the Aztecs have no written history. Although most people who know about the Aztecs know that they could be intelligent, they don't realize how much more advanced they were than everyone else. Depending on your point of view. It is true, the Aztecs would occasionally sacrifice things and living creatures for their religion, but sacrifices would usually be religious figures sacrificing a small amount of blood, or the burning of sacred plants and expensive items. Even if they killed a person as a sacrifice, it would usually be a convict or prisoner of war. However, it depends on perspective. The Spanish would burn many people alive for being heretics, witches, or even just very unchristian, as well as do this in the name of Christ, who was promoting peace, love, and said things such as "thou shalt not kill" and "turn the other cheek." The Spanish Conquest. The Spanish justified what they did by saying that the land that they were going to was unexplored, and only inhabited by a race of savage, unholy people, who must be attacked because of their strange religion and unchristian beliefs. However, the reason that the Spanish royalty and generals really wanted to go there was because the New World had lots of resources that would make them much wealthier than some of the other countries in the trading business at that time, mainly gold and silver. The Aztec Invasion. On the Aztec side of the colonization of the New World, a strange group of travelers came to the land where they lived. They immediately tried to make them convert from their religion and force them to serve the King of Spain. When they declined, as they obviously would, the Spanish immediately attacked them without hesitation. The Spanish also being a group of brutal invaders who stole resources, executed Aztec people, and claimed that the Aztecs were an undeveloped, unholy group of savages, even though the Mayans were in some ways more advanced than the Spanish and weren't even the people who started the conflict. Concluding statement. The Aztecs were a race of complicated, intelligent people. The Europeans coming to the New World did not discover it. However, because they wiped out the indigenous people they fought against, they were the only ones who could say what happened. The people who came made it sound like they colonized a land infested with barbarians, but instead destroyed a prosperous and wonderful civilization.